Those are the thoughts I have loading up Fortnite. It's crazy.
So you're fucked. I was talking to Zorvi.
You know these shoes in real life cost $400 American.
Oh well, I'm just playing my game right now.
The shoes we have on Fortnite in real life, like they cost $400.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like what?
Fuck that.
Let's see if it still says not available. Nope, nope. We got it. We can play the other one too, probably now if you want.
Which one was that? OG rank 0 build?
OG rank 0 build. Yeah. Just went down.
Still
Wait,
says
what?
NA.
For me, it just says finding match.
So unready?
Yeah, okay. If it says NA for me too, in fact.
Right now it just says waiting for matchmaking.
NA. What the fuck? Okay, low-key, let's just go to the other one, ranked reload. That one was working.
What about this one? Oh, it won't let me.
Ranked reload?
No, OG 0 build.
No, this won't work. It says NA still for me.
Fuck's sakes. What am I doing wrong?
Nothing, it's the game.
What was the one you just had?
Go back to ranked reload. It's a different one. Ranked. Yeah, ranked reload.
It won't let me
Ranked
click
reload.
nothing.
Right. Right. Reload 0 build. Wait, I'm host somehow.
It says I'm host.
Yeah, but how did I just choose the map?
I'm so confused.
This game's broken, dude.
41
What?
days, 34 hours.
What the Sigma? Oh, 38. We're going down. 38 hours, buddy. That's nuts.
Could
I
you
think we got
imagine
into...
someone actually waiting?
Yeah, we got into... That's so weird. Yeah, because even in the ranked mode on OG, there's bots somehow.
Oh, like,
How much do you charge this
I mean, I could ask her.
This last picture she posted, she looks like a man.
I'll ask her for you.
How much do you charge this second?
I'll let you know whether she charges. I'm a deadass message her. I'll be like, how much you charge to suck dick? I'll let you know what she says. Fam, I'm a dick. I feel no ways. I'll ask her how much for the night, and I'll let you know. Not for me. Not for me.
How much do you charge to eat ass? Wait, what? This is reload?
Yeah.
Oh right, reload changes maps. Forgot that you can even play on tilted towers. That's kind of nah. Such a low rank.
That nigga got molested.
What is this? Slap bear? Remember these? Jalal? Really? You think you're the king? I'm the king. What? This gun sucks, dude. It's the guy you killed. He killed me. Again, he spawned back in. We're outside. On me, on me. Ah, fuck, I'm dead. There's two of them. You think you're the king? He's coming up the stairs. You didn't even res. I don't know why. It takes like a second to res in this too. Oh, you need that. Speak of the devil, Mel sent me a snap. It's nuts. She sensed it.
He's jumping up, he's jumping up, he's here.
Am I getting shot from now? Billy over here on the top. Yeah, there's like two of them. They're both up on the main building.
Yeah. That kid's weak.
Yeah, one of them's mad. One dropped all the way down. Oh my god, I don't have a shotgun.
I know, I'm trying to find a better fucking shotgun right now.
These guns low-key suck.
They do. Slap splash
Dog's
right
good.
here.
And you can get the old pump, which is good, but that's and you can get the gold Barrett, which is good, but I guess they're hard to get. So, found a shotgun. I found an actual pump. Nice. Give me a hug. Who the fuck on me? Dude, I'm one shot? How? They're all in that Trump building. Oh, there's a guy on me. I need my heat. There's like two guys on there. Fuck. No, I don't think they see me. They're on both buildings now. One's still... One seems to be below. No. got double revolvers. Who's shooting at me? Bastard. I see a guy over there. Oh, that's way closer. Damn. What the hell? Coming to you. He ran. It's the same fucking guy. Fuck, he stole my crown, that's him.
And I had to reload, you're actually ass.
Oh, there's so many people here.
I know.
Fuck, dude. I'm going for the thingy.
One shot.
Where is he?
On me. There's like hella people here, bro.
You can't respawn?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. There's someone here too. I'm trying to go to them. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's two. Fuck that. Let's take this island over.
I'm just trying to take whatever I can right now, truthfully.
Oh my god, there's so many guys here. And I don't have anything except a shotgun. I'm an idiot. You only have a shotgun, I gotta go close. This is that guy's teammate.
White?
Moron. There's more guys running this way. They're getting the airdrops. Ah. Ah. Ah.
I hit him 108.
What? Disabled, but I have 9 seconds.
I'm a demon.
He's 1 HP. Oh no.
I'm a demon.
He was 1 HP.
Ready up. That's what.
Did you see a plane crash?
Yeah, there was also one upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend said something about one being in an ocean as well. One crashed in the ocean or some shit. Oh.
Yeah, that one was like a minute ago.
Oh, okay, okay.
But it's fucked. They like all died on the plane, dude. They sank and then they
One
crashed
at
into a
Pearson right now
helicopter.
just fucking went upside down, crashed
The
upside
Black
down.
Hawk helicopter crashed into them.
That's crazy.
How do you fucking crash upside down when you know you're coming to the fucking airstrip and
Because it's
supposed to
Delta
land?
Airlines.
Dumbasses.
He was high.
The other one's even more fucked. The Washington one or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck, dude. Look it up. The video's fucked. I loved every second of
Oh, fuck.
it. Dude, the battle bus fucking crashed upside down.
Where we
Swear.
going? You wanna go tilted again?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. We want all the smoke.
Yeah, we do.
We want all the smoke.
Behind us there's a guy? What the hell? He has a gun? That rat.
Dead? Not on my watch. Oh, they brought back the hammer? Let's go.
Oops. Oh, the Havoc pump? Someone's flying in. Dude, M1 Grand. Actually, it's lucky good. Infantry rifle.
I know, that's what I had last game.
He's up here, I'm gonna try to kill him. Oh my god.
I'm just looting a little bit more.
I'm dead. No, never mind. I'm just better. I got out of there. My sense is so way too slow. I
GG.
almost died to that return.
Both of them I had super weak. He's on me.
Hunting rifle? You coming?
Oh, that sucks, buddy. He tried to take the launch pad and I fucked him.
You can buy a big shiny one.
Crash on landing, I didn't say anything about being upside down. It's upside down. Well, how do you fucking land a plane upside down? It showed you, it's upside down. How do you fucking land upside down?
by being bad,
They let people with autism fly now.
you know? I got a
Because
launch
Trump
pad
got
up
rid
there.
of all the essential workers. Fuck yeah, man. I see you guys in front of me too. I give them the old quickity scope.
I see them too. There's guys right here as
Oh my
well.
God, where? Someone's above me. What the? 2 guys above me.
I know.
Oh, fuck. I hit him 91.
That guy's weak.
That guy's really weak.
Dead. I'm just better.
I'm 1 health, 1 HP. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm 5.
He's pushing me. I'm dead. I 170 on him. He got me. There's 2 of them here.
Bro, I'm weak as fuck. Is there anybody up there?
Probably gonna die right away. We ball.
We out here. Bro, I'm him.
I just fucking lasered Scruffy. Oh my god, and I lasered that retard. Oh my god, no, this gun's the best gun in the game. Combat assault rifle. What the hell? This thing's broken, dude. You gotta try it. It's getting rezzed over here.
Bro, I'm fighting like a whole squad over here.
There's a guy pushing you right now in front of you.
I see him. There's no way. But I actually like how sweaty this is, bro.
It's fun.
See what?
Bruh. Look what I sent you on Instagram.
Would you send me on Instagram?
It's so funny.
I didn't get anything yet.
No?
I can't hear you, I'm sorry. You.
Bro, that shit's shaking. Okay, bad bitch.
Okay, bad
I dig stay away from me. Bro, boy, get away from me. Bro, boy, I got attitude. So shit, bro, nigga down with 100 round 30. Nigga down with 100 round 5. Lately, I've been thinking, I've been looking at the sky. Shouldn't trust some niggas, cause they always feel it out. Cause you talking all that shit, but you can't see all that. Go to this bitch, I don't even know her fucking name.
Fuck, they changed it.
Yeah, go Paradise Palms. Then I ran right to Chanel and brought a brick of me. I'm fucking on a famous bitch. I'm scared to post my pics, cause these niggas gon' take my drip. I'm not they phony shit. Push up my grandma shit. Not as many people come here though. There's someone here?
Yeah,
Where, above?
I think.
Nah, it's below. Below me at least. Probably above you, in between us. Yeah, I see him. Throat goat?
I got a mythic goldfish.
Throw it at someone. There's a guy above coming down the stairs. He's coming in. Throw it on him. Maybe he's down here actually.
Yeah, he's not up here.
Got him.
It doesn't do anything. One sec. Brittany who? No clue what? No, like I actually don't know who that is. Hold on. Sylvie, hold on, I'm gonna have to hide. One sec. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, hold on. You're actually gonna have to give me a second, please. Can you just read it to me? Okay, hold on now. I'll read it to you. Give me a second. I'm just in the game, sorry. Give me 1 minute. One second. I sent you a bug, huh? Yeah, I'll look. Give me a minute. I don't know. You have to give me a minute. I'm in the game. I'm not even reading it. Like I said, you're gonna have to give me a minute.
No!
Oh shit, no.
No, you're good. You just have to stay alive.
There's like nothing good here.
But they didn't pay me for the cut too. That was my cut was considered a pay up in fire.
Who's dying? Jesus Christ. One second. Stormy, where you at?
I'm right behind you.
Okay.
Over here.
I'm in a
Holy
game.
shit.
Give me a minute.
There you go.
I've said it like 700 times.
Oh my god. Oh my god, they're right in front of us. I threw that as cover, but... What the fuck? Stupid King Kong killed me.
I'm just staying alive for you, Roski.
That scared the shit out of me, dude. I'm not even gonna care. He killed me so fast. That's what I get for fucking looting like that shit. It like doesn't one shot, which is so dumb.
You need better weapons.
Yeah, they're all out.
Almost done, honey. Give me a second. I can't find like any guns really.
I got 2 bots on me. I see real guys too. Yeah, I'm getting lasered from a real guy. Behind me, I didn't even see this guy. He's at the gas station in front of me. He's pushing me,
Okay.
He's throwing a photo for the reset. Running high, there's 2 guys here.
Kids need to stop playing with me. I'm not the one.
Why am I still alive?
No, not yet.
So bad.
Yeah, just give me that. Wait, what happened? Okay. I like certain people on me.
Dude, Godzilla with fucking giant pink shoes on. It's so stupid. Oh my god. Come here, I have a... Oh. They're everywhere on me.
Everywhere, dude.
I'm throwing, Wait a second. You can buy shields here? And I have a launch pad I can pick on.
You have any rockets?
No.
Not yet.
Another launch pad in front of me.
I will when I can, okay? I'm pinched between two people. I'm trying to swing you. That's the best way.
Bro, he's swimming. I'm dead.
Oh my god, he's one shot. Alright, I gotta eat dinner anyways. I'm gonna come into the lobby.
It absolutely is. But it won't be if Ontario continues to be dead last in per capita healthcare spending in the entire country. It takes an additional $1 million just to get us up to the average. That's why you hear me?
What?
Supper's ready.
Alright.
That's why 5 million people don't have a doctor. We need to make the investment.
Yeah, that's just some girly stuff.
Failed to make.
Well, like, not even hook up. She cheated on her boyfriend with me, and then I just used to, like, ask her for a lot of money, and she would be, like, she would send it to me, so, like, I just used her. She's mad. I'm about to message her right now. Yeah. I'll be right back, Sophie. I'm just eating.
By your own admission, you put 1.8 billion into your plan for healthcare. You put more into the spa in Ontario place at 2.1 billion. Yeah, you might build hospitals, but you're not recruiting doctors. You're not recruiting nurses, and you're not giving them the operating costs. I'd like you to look into the camera, and I'd like you to tell the people at home who lost loved ones while they were on the wait list what you did over the past 7 years to fix our healthcare system, because it's broken. We're in crisis, and you're bragging about what you've done. It's been an abysmal failure.
But we're all wanting, there's a reason why Dr. Jane Philpott, a liberal minister, comes to our team. It's very simple because she sees the vision. She sees that we're building healthcare. She sees that, again, backlog surgeries. You know something? We have less backlog surgeries per capita than anyone in the entire country. We bought over 49 MRI machines to spread out across the entire province. As I said, over $50 billion. You know something?
It's got twice as
We'll use your OHIP card. That's what we're going to do.
That's what you want to take us to. Private medicine.
Okay, and with that, we've run out of time in this segment. We're going to continue with another important subject, and that is the cost of living. Once again, you have 1 minute to answer. Mike Schreiner, I'll start with you this time. Groceries, rent, and mortgage payments have all gone up for many people, and yet also for many people, salaries have not kept up. What will you do to help these for many people a daily struggle?
Yeah, times are tough right now. I hear it every day. And unfortunately, in Ontario right now, insiders are getting richer, and the rest of us are just struggling to get by. Rent. Nobody on a full-time minimum wage can afford rent anywhere in Ontario. Food bank use is at an all-time high, up 2% in the last 2 years. And it's not fair. The district court has handed out $200 checks The millionaires and billionaires like Galen Weston, the guy gouging you in the grocery store, when so many people can't afford to even pay for groceries. That's why the Ontario Greens are saying we will lower taxes for low and middle income earners, saving them $1,700 a year and asking the wealthiest to pay a bit more. We'll end gouging at the grocery stores, and we'll actually start building rental homes that you can afford.
Okay, because you mentioned Doug Ford's name, he has an opportunity for 30 seconds to respond.
Well, you know, and the other two folks on the stage, this is where we fundamentally disagree. See, my club said I asked that $200, and so did my other two colleagues. It's their money. That's what they believe. It is the government's money. Well, let me tell you, folks, it's your money. That's what you paid into. And when we saw more revenue come up to the coffers, we believe that it goes back to the people to stimulate the economy, to go out and you might be able to do something you might otherwise not be able to do. We believe in giving back taxes.
That is
You guys believe in charging taxes.
Therefore, thank you very much. I'll turn to Martin Stiles on the original question. What will you do to help alleviate the cost of living?
Well, first of all, you mentioned rent. Rent in Ontario is up 38%, right? Let that sink in. 38% across the province on average since 2018. That's amazing. And it's not just in cities like Toronto, it's in every community across this province we are seeing that. I have a plan to not only bring back rent control, but also keep more money in your pocket by bringing in a grocery rebate program. And I think it's really essential because people need that now. What that means is that every month you're going to get a check back that covers some of the costs, money back in your pocket, and you can spend that on food. And we're also going to fix the problem of price gouging by all of these grocery CEOs with a consumer watchdog. It's about time we did that. And one thing I can tell you is you're going to get about a check for about $120 for a family of 4 back every month. And let me tell you, I am not going to be giving a $200 check to Galen Weston.
Martin Stiles, thanks very much. I'll turn it back to Doug Ford to have your response to the question, what will you do to help ease the cost of living?
Well, this is where we fundamentally disagree. Fundamentally, you know, we're the only government in the history of Ontario that's never raised taxes. We've seen more revenues come up because we've created the climate and conditions for companies to invest. Now, these three did bring back the gas tax, and I know they've admitted it, that they're going to bring it back. They bring back the one fare that saves people $1,800. They bring back the tolls on the 412 and 418. They bring back the tolls on the 407 that we just ended up getting rid of. And the difference is, I don't believe in taxing people, and I will never take money out of your pockets. They believe it's their money. There's never been a tax they don't like or a toll they don't want to pay. That's the difference between myself and my three folks on the stage here.
Okay, we do have a debate coming up momentarily to talk about this very issue, but right now I'll turn to Monty Crombie on this core issue of bringing down the cost of living.
Let me just ask you at home, is your life more affordable today than it was 7 years ago? I bet the answer to that is no, because I hear from people everywhere I go. They can't afford to even buy their groceries and pay their rent in the same month. And it's a really cold February, and they're using a lot of money paying for heating bills. I'm not okay with that, people in food banks. After 7 years of promises, we got nothing. We got no action. You were promised a tax cut, but you never got it. Here's what I'll do with Ontario Liberals. I'm going to cut your taxes. Yes, your income tax, and you will pay 22% less than the first $75,000. I'll also take the HST off your home heating and your hydro bills, and I will build homes that are more affordable because we're going to take off those hidden taxes, and there will be no tax on carbon. You can take my word for it. We will double the ODSP for people living with disabilities. We'll also phase in rent controls, and we're going to look at our auto insurance premiums.
That is time.
They're out of time.
Monty Crombie, thanks very much. I'll turn to Martin Stiles as we turn to the open debate portion of this, and I'll kick things off just with a question. Do you believe a tax cut is the best way to make people's lives more affordable?
No, as I said, our plan is to bring in a grocery rebate program because we think that, look, since 2018, no question, groceries have gone up through the roof, right? So we have an opportunity, but we also have a real offer for Ontarians, right? That will actually put money in your pocket so we can afford food again. But look, more than that, we've got to stop the price gouging by these grocery giants. And under Doug Ford and the Conservatives, we being seen again and again that they favor those big companies over regular people. So that's
I want to ask a question really directed to Doug Ford. The three of us have all said we would double ODSP rates. People are living in legislated poverty. And I'm wondering if Mr. Ford thinks it's okay in a province as wealthy as Ontario that people would be forced to live in legislated poverty on $1,300 a month, when average market rent in this province is $1,600 a month and over $2,000 in Toronto. How can we sleep at night knowing that people with disabilities can't even afford to pay the bills?
Bonnie, probably I can see you want to get into Ford. Do you want to respond to that?
I'll respond quickly. Under ODSP, we've actually increased it based on the rate of inflation. It's gone up since 2022, 17%. That's what we've done. But you can't pay people on ODSP if you don't have an economy. And all you three believe in is simple. Just tax the people to death. Tax companies to death. We saw what you did.
Listen, it's my opportunity to get in.
Years ago,
No, I think it's my
I walked
opportunity.
into a bankrupt province because you lost 300,000 jobs. You tax businesses, you tax people.
Hey, Doug, you promised 7 years. Doug, you promised 7 years ago that you would cut our taxes. You didn't get it done, Doug. You didn't cut our taxes. I am the only leader on this platform today that is committed to cutting taxes. And with my
taxes, I've committed to cutting taxes. I know middle income families.
paying $1,150 every year, not a one-time $200 check, Doug, which is great this month. You can pay your rent and you can buy groceries, but what about next month? What does that $200 check do for
We have
people
45
next
seconds.
month?
I want to get a word in edgewise here, but let's go off the stage here, David. When Bonnie Crombie said she'll cut taxes, when she was mayor, she raised taxes every year, raised the property tax, raised the water tax, raised property taxes every year. Matter of fact, at one time, Mississauga was well run until Bonnie came along. That's what
I know there's
Question, Doug. I feel like, we talked a lot, you're talking about your little things, but listen, $2.2 billion that you're spending right now to subsidize a luxury spa in downtown Toronto, that's $400 per household in Ontario. Do you think you could maybe cancel that so that people in Ontario won't be subsidizing a luxury spa?
You get the response. We've run out of time.
We've had over $10,000 of taxes. Why did any of you not vote for it? Because you don't believe in cutting taxes. Thank God we have Mayor Carolyn Parrish and Mississauga.
I'll have to stop it there. I'll have to stop it there. Unfortunately, we are out of time just for this particular segment, but we have many more to come, including public safety. You have 1 minute each for your answer. A reminder, if you make a claim in this section about one of your opponents, in your answer, that you do have to give that person uninterrupted time to respond. And now, I turn to Doug Ford with a question about teenagers are being arrested and smashing grab robberies and car theft, in some cases murder. What will you do to deal with youth crime?
Well, first of all, we've led the way on bail reform. I don't believe no matter if it's a 17-year-old or a 22-year-old, that should get a slap on the wrist when they kick in the door and put a gun to someone's head or, unfortunately, murder someone. I don't believe in that. I believe in throwing them in jail. I believe in hiring tough judges and justice of the peace, because we've seen this happen, and nothing frustrates our great police officers more than this. They arrest someone, throw them in the cruiser, the guy in the back is saying, I'll be out before you're end of your shift, and guess what? He gets out because of the weak policies that Bonnie Crombie and the Liberals, federal Liberals, it's catch and release. Let little Johnny out 10 times on bail to recommit the exact same crimes. I don't believe in that. I believe in making sure they stay in jail, and there's consequences when you start terrorizing neighborhoods. And that's what we're seeing in Toronto and the GTA. We're investing in our police like they've never seen before.
All right, Doug Ford, thank you very much. He has said your name, Bonnie Crombie, so I'll give you 30 seconds to respond to that, and then 60 seconds on the question of what you'll do to respond to.
Let me also say how proud I am of my record in the city of Mississauga and people electing me with 78% of the vote because I created jobs. I brought in investment. I set us up for growth and economic development. And I'm very proud of that. But you know what? Something in Ontario has changed. People just don't feel safe anymore. They lock their doors. They put their cars inside their garages. because we see carjackings and break-and-enters and home invasions like we've never seen before in the past 7 years. Under this government, things have gotten out of control. Yes, we will be hard on crime, but I will also tackle the causes of crime because we need to invest more in our youth and get them invested into programs.
And on the core question,
Oh, it's me.
no, that I think we covered it there. So we can shift on now to Mike Schreiner on this question around.
Don't I get 30 seconds?
You did get 30 seconds.
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
I
oh,
thought you finished. No, you're not done yet. Please go
Not
ahead.
at all. Let me say that things have really changed in Ontario. It just doesn't feel safe here anymore whatsoever. Violent crime is on the increase. We see carjackings and break-and-enters and people breaking into your home to steal your car keys so they can steal your car. An increase of 350%. That's crazy. People are afraid to ride the subway. Families are afraid to walk through the park because they're going to step on needles. So despite all the talk you're hearing, things are actually a lot worse. If you want safer streets, you'll have to vote for an Ontario Liberal government. We'll crack down on crime, but we're also going to invest in the causes of crime, like specialized courts to throw the book at repeat offenders. We're going to be really tough on repeat offenders, including those criminals and those carjackers. We need to do this. We can't sit back. You know, David, I hope to be a grandma very soon. I have 2 kids get married this summer, and I don't want my grandchildren living in Duckworth, Ontario.
Bonnie Crombie, thank you very much. Mike Schreiner, your opportunity to respond to the question around
Yeah, Mr. Ford talks about, that's a federal issue. I would suggest you look into the fact that 80% of people in provincial jails right now in Ontario are awaiting trial. One of the reasons people who are accused of crimes are getting off is because there's so many delays in the Ontario courts that they get out because of that. And now, Mr. Ford wants to make it even worse by criminalizing people who are experiencing homelessness. We need to invest in housing people, not throwing them in jail. We need to invest in treating people with mental health and addictions challenges, not threatening to throw them in jail. People need public services. That's what a caring Ontario looks like. That's what fighting for fairness looks like. Ontario Greens will put care over crime.
that is time. I will turn to Doug Ford because his record has been occasionally 30 seconds.
Oh, thank you so much. As the Liberals were closing jails, we're building jails. As the Liberals and NDP were getting rid of police, we're hiring more police. Actually, over 2,000 more police officers through colleges, and we're paying for their education. Yes, I believe in making sure we hold people accountable. You know, I find it ironic that you, Bonnie, are saying about the police. You said on the tape that you're scared of the police. And as for you, Merritt, your old members are want to defund the police. Like, who wants to defund the police except the NDP?
And that is time. Not in this response.
It's tricky keeping it all straightened out, but Lord Styles, this is your opportunity to respond to. What was our original question? You.
Yeah, thank you for that, David. And I will start talking to youth and about youth because that was the question. And look, I mean, really, if you want to address a rising youth crime, we need to invest in our schools, make sure they are full of caring, qualified adults to teach and provide
You won't get it.
community support. There's no question. We know this. Everybody deserves to feel safe. And a lot of people are seeing a rise in theft and auto theft in our communities. People are worried for their safety. I know, I hear it a lot. On this issue, my priority is always going to be taking care of people. And that means, as I just mentioned, taking care of young people. It also means ensuring that people with addictions get the health care support they need, people who are living in encampments and homeless get housing. But look, we need to fix our court system. And right now it's so backlogged that it means that dangerous people are falling through the court cracks, and many others who deserve their day in court aren't getting it. We need to fix that, and that's an issue that the provincial government can address right now.
And that is time. You're all slinging things to each other, so it seems like a perfect opportunity to have an open debate. You all jump in, but I'll start with Bonnie Crombie on this instance. Violent crime.
You know what I think is really important, that we have a dedicated bail court for repeat offenders, so they are dealt with harshly and right away. This is the problem, the catch and release, and this is something that Doug has spent 7 years to deal with and has done nothing about. We also need a plan for people who are addictions, not just using a withstanding clause to get them off the streets. There's no plan either to help them and give them the treatment that they need.
And as I was saying in my response earlier, what we're seeing right now is because of the backlog in our courts, we're seeing the dangerous folks get out. Innocent folks actually can end up behind bars for far too long, but cases are being thrown out under the conservative government of Doug Ford. And of course, many others are not getting the justice that they deserve, including, by the way, victims of gender-based violence. So, I've talked about this a number of times, but I want to make sure we remember that there are victims involved here too. This government cut back on the Victims' Compensation Fund. They have failed to declare intimate partner violence an epidemic. And again, he always wants to talk about throwing people in jail. I want to talk about how we actually prevent that in the first place, as well as making sure that people actually get their day in court, which we're not seeing under the
One of the ways we prevent people from being thrown in jail in Ontario right now, with the government saying they want to actually criminalize homelessness, is it's
They want to criminalize homelessness.
We need to build a caring Ontario. It's a crisis in caring. If the government's going to say we're going to criminalize homelessness, let's house people. 93% of the deeply affected
Fine on $10,000 for qualified. Probably taking $10,000.
That's why we have 81,000 people experiencing homelessness. No to solving that, and now they say they want to criminalize homelessness.
Oh, those little tiny, remember those two little tiny trailer looking things? They're not allowed to take them away.
Why?
They have for them to be removed, and the people said, no, they're not bothering anybody, but we'll look into a safer area.
Because
they won't remove them.
policies, you don't plead a mandatory sentence. You don't plead a mandatory sentence. So they catch and release, and they're back on the street, they're kicking down another door. I don't want those people kicking down doors.
Not for that. Okay.
7 years, you haven't done anything. I want to say something.
Very simple. When you see a police officer, please go up to him and say,
thank you.
that's the BC government support.
Oh my goodness.
That's the previous government. We have to wrap
So I'm going to keep moving on.
I have your backs, good.
We need a plan for homeless people. They're our family members.
Okay, we're moving on. Thank you very much. I'm glad to see everybody's as passionate as they are. I'm the referee and keep us on schedule. We are looking for a quick answer in this next segment, a maximum of 30 seconds. A yes or no will do. Mike Schreiner, I will turn to you. Would your government build housing on the Greenbelt?
No, we will unlock housing that people can afford in the communities they know and love, instead of opening the Greenbelt for development, which would only benefit wealthy, well-connected insiders. That's why we have a housing crisis in Ontario. The priorities are wrong right now.
Bonnie Crombie, would you build housing on the Greenbelt?
Absolutely no. When I was chair of Big City Mayors, we made it very clear that we could accommodate the housing that was necessary, all within the municipal boundaries that had existed. The mayors have a plan, and they would have stuck to it. Doug Ford told his donors that he would open up the Greenbelt, then he promised us he wouldn't, and then he went ahead and did it anyways. And of course, we pressured him to do the right thing and pull back.
All right. Aaron Stiles, the question is, would your government ever build housing on the Greenbelt?
Absolutely not. Look, Doug Ford and the Conservatives decided to open up the Greenbelt, even though he said he wasn't going to do that. I am so happy and proud to have stood up against that move and pushed them back on their heels, and we won alongside farmers and everybody else.
Yeah, I agree about people.
Farmland is not up for grabs. It is not up for grabs. We have plenty of other opportunities and space within urban boundaries to build the housing we need. What we're missing is a government that has the political will to build the truly deeply affordable housing that Ontarians deserve.
At this time, Aaron Stiles, thank you. Doug Ford, I'll turn to you. Would your government build housing on the Greenbelt?
No, and I think it's pretty clear. I said I was, and I wasn't, and I went ahead and did it. But in saying that,
Let's give an opportunity to respond.
I apologize to the people. Unlike any of you, you do something, you don't want to apologize. I apologize to the people who are moving forward, we're building homes. I find it very rich that Bonnie Crombie says she builds homes She built the least amount of homes in the entire province. Just compare to the new mayor. The new mayor's done Carolyn Mayor's done more in 7 months than you did in 10 years.
Wow.
That's
We'll leave it there. Doug Ford, thank you very much. Now, all of the leaders here have made many pledges, policy announcements. Perhaps you've heard them over the last few weeks. Here are some of them.
going to build the 401 Express Tunnel. It will be the largest tunnel in the entire world.
First of all, we would cancel Doug Ford's $2.2 billion subsidy to afford mega small.
The Ontario NDP will end encampments by supporting people and helping them find a home to live in.
We have a plan that will cut personal income taxes, that will cut small business taxes, and that will eliminate the HST on home heating and hydro.
Okay, you've heard the promises. Now let's talk about the plan. And we'll do that with local news's Colin Develop.
I want the ODSP raised, welfare raised.
The president of the Queen's Park Press Gallery, so we're glad to have you here.
Thank you so much, and hello to all.
HST
It's
gone.
good to be with you today. I'm here to ask you some
Groceries
questions
lowered.
on specific policies that you have been presenting to voters. You will have limited time, just 1 minute to answer, so we ask you to please talk about your policies and not that of your rivals.
After each answer, another one of you will have the opportunity to ask a follow-up question and then debate back and forth. We've randomly selected who will be asking that follow-up.
We will begin with Progressive Conservative leader Doug Ford. You have promised to build a tunnel under Highway 401, but you have not done a feasibility study or said what it will cost. Why should taxpayers give you a blank check?
Well, we know all 400 series highways are going to be maxed out in 10 years. You know, as the folks on the stage here, they don't believe in building highways. They said they're against the 413, they're against the Bradford bypass, they're against the tunnel. You know, they're against everything to build. So I guess my question to all three of them is, where's the traffic going to go? You know, Mike, you say, let's put it on the 407. What are you going to do in 10 years when it's maxed out? You say, put the trucks on there. Talk to the trucking association. They don't want it. We're going to invest in transportation, and the only way we can invest in transportation is by having a strong economy. And all three of you have failed the economy. You don't believe in creating new jobs, because to create new jobs, you have to have tax incentives. You have to put money back into the businesses' pockets to invest in their people, into their technology, into infrastructure, and put money back into people's pockets. That's the difference.
Your rich buddies are becoming millionaires. They don't need more fucking money in their pocket.
300,000 jobs, and that is
Doug Ford, thank you very much. This is where Colin and I get to pass off the who gets to ask a question. And Bonnie Crombie, you now.
Same as Loblaws. They make billions of dollars in
Georgie, I'm ready.
After 7 years of
Zorvy. Baby
Why
boy.
groceries so fucking high?
well, first of all,
There's no need for it. It'll be a fucking greedy.
people have seen and spent over $200 billion on infrastructure. No matter if it's $50 billion worth of hospitals or $28 billion in building roads and highways.
These raise their interest rates, so it costs more. Because they don't need to raise their interest rates. They're already making billions in profit. So why keep raising it?
Investing in infrastructure. I believe in building infrastructure. Under the Liberals and NDP, there's nothing built. There's no subways. We're building the largest subway
Raise their interest
in all
rates,
of North America.
which
We're
means
building
everyone has
roads
to
and
pay
bridges
a
because
higher
we know
rate,
one thing.
no matter what they're doing.
There's $56 billion.
Right, but they're making billions, so it's just hurting them all. Truthfully, they are. It shouldn't bother them.
When the interest rates go up, it costs more
Any congestion, it will bankrupt the
to
province at $150 billion.
That I understand, but they're still making billions in profit. So why should it bother them?
not if the company's gonna pay for their ass
The 427 could be leveraged.
for production,
Lanes on the 407.
because the interest rate has gone up.
That would bankrupt our province. No one believes you. You make other promises and you don't get it done.
That marks time for us. I'll turn back to Colin now.
Thank you very much. Our next question is to Green Party leader Mike Schreiner. So you have promised to scrap the current plans to redevelop Ontario Place. What would you propose to do with that land instead?
Well, first of all,
Back to
I
that
think it
one.
is a huge mistake and an insult to the people of Ontario that the government is subsidizing a foreign-owned spa at a tune of $2.2 billion.
I saw the model that he wants to build. Him, Doug Ford. It's great.
For the people of
For
Ontario.
everybody.
It may be great, but who besides the rich people can afford to go there?
You don't have to be fucking rich to go there. You enjoy it.
Now they want to subsidize it.
You don't have to. It's a fucking amusement
No,
park.
it's not. It's a spa. It's they already said what it all is.
I know, but the majority of it, the whole property is a fucking amusement park where you go and sit and enjoy the lake.
Put it back as what it was, an amusement park with rides and what it used to be.
Get the exhibition for that.
Once a year.
That is not.
So is the Ontario place once a
They
year.
deserve better. They deserve.
Yeah, but it could
That's
be
exactly what the Ontario
spring, summer, fall.
Right, Troy, thank you. I'll
You
turn
got
it
Canada
down
Wonderland
to,
for that too.
Doug
You got
Ford.
two of
We have a
them.
follow-up question.
Why do you need
Ask him
third?
again with a question.
Well, first of all, we're building a world-class destination. They're gonna see over 5 to 6 million people go there, and under the Liberals and NDP and the Greens, they let it deteriorate. It's just dandelions coming up and everything else. And we're gonna build an amphitheater that's gonna attract millions of people. We're gonna have 50 acres of public realm that you have to be more informed about because you didn't even know that.
I saw the model. I think it's
We're
great.
gonna build a destination.
Yeah, but we don't need it.
Destination in
That's the
entire
point.
world.
We need homes. We need our people's checks and paychecks to be raised.
Yes, but the city also has to make money.
You can, absolutely.
It
Yes.
gives more jobs, creating more jobs when you're doing it.
That's a good
Question there. Because nobody.
There's places where you could actually go
Why you would waste
and enjoy it.
$2 billion subsidizing a foreign spa? If it's such
The
a great
amphitheater you're
destination,
talking about, that's going to create more revenue to the city because there's going to be concerts, there's going to be all kinds of stuff going on.
people can't afford homes. Rural hospitals are closing.
Mhm.
People can't find a doctor.
Mhm.
And you're wasting $2.2 billion on this mega spa in downtown Toronto.
That's right.
It's the same kind of waste that the tens of billions that you're spending on this fantasy tunnel that will create traffic chaos in Toronto. I want to build things, but I want to build things that make sense for the people of Ontario, like homes they can afford.
I do want to give Doug Ford an opportunity to respond.
Well, first of all, let's address this tunnel, and it's going to be one of the largest tunnels in the world. And I understand. You believe in bike lanes and riding bikes and planting trees. I get it, and you're good at that. So, but the problem is you won't be able to afford the trees because the economy will go down the tube with all three of you. We're going to continue building transit, building infrastructure, getting people from point A to point B, and we're going to gain $56 million in the economy instead of losing the economy. They're all bad talkers, but none of them have solutions.
All right, and that is time. I'll turn it back to my colleague.
We have another question for NDP leader Lawrence Stiles. You have promised to end encampments. It is estimated that more than 80,000 Ontarians were homeless last year. What will your party do to end homelessness?
Well, first of all, I mean, the answer to homelessness is building homes. So the first thing that we announced as part of our big platform was Homes Ontario, which is where we get the government back in the business of finally building affordable, permanently affordable housing again. And we've had programs like that up until the mid-90s when the Liberals in Ottawa and here, the Conservatives here in Ontario canceled all of that.
Yeah.
We'd be way ahead right now if we still had those programs. But we don't, because they canceled it. We need to get back in the business of building those permanently affordable homes. And really crucial in all of that is 60,000. So the 1.5 million homes, about 60,000 of those are supportive housing. And that's really important for a lot of the folks that we're talking about in our encampments right now. And let's be clear, there are encampments, there are homeless tents, encampments in every corner of this province, in every community under this premier government.
That's your mess.
We have to go support housing with wraparound support for people.
But you're not saying a lot of them are just druggies. They don't want to fucking work.
Yeah, I certainly support Ms. Stiles' plan to end encampments. We actually have to get back to building deeply affordable homes in this
I would
province.
love to go to work.
93%
If I can
before
keep my days busy.
1994. The question I have for you though is, do we need to create a whole other government bureaucracy to do that? I've talked to nonprofit and co-op builders who have said, why don't you just flow money to us and we'll get it built? That would be more efficient and effective to achieve our shared
I'm happy
objective.
to respond to that, Mike, and thank you for your support. Look, every other province except Ontario has an organization that manages this and that coordinates it, and that's what we will need. And that means absolutely working with builders, working with nonprofits, working with municipalities. And I'll say this, our plan is built on the premise as well that we are going to provide a strong provincial partner. We're
With all the people waiting for fucking
where we can, right?
the wait list for housing.
But it's that partnership that's crucial.
10 fucking years you gotta wait, or longer.
All the time that there's community organizations.
And you got all these spaces along Eastern Avenue that you're not using, housing could be built.
We need to show leadership, and at the provincial level, the NDP is ready to go, right? Again, every other province is doing this, we're not, and we're so far
You're building all types of condos that people can't fucking afford.
that, if we're going to move forward quickly enough, we have to get going right away. I'm going to start this within the first 100 days that we form government. And that means as well getting Ontario building again, because right now, I would add one other thing, which is that Ontario, and you know this as well, of course, is like building less housing than anyone else in the country right now. To 50s levels.
I agree with you, we need to get going right away. This is exactly why, let's not create another bureaucracy to do it. We have a ministry in place, let's just flow the money to the nonprofits and co-ops and permanent supporting builders so they can get going right away.
All right, that is time. Chairman, thank you very much. Our next question is from Earlier Donald Company. Look how these funds to cut middle income taxes, full middle income earners.
What about low income?
Less than $50,000. What would you do?
So that's a great question. Thank you for that. Because people are hurting right now. I'm in the grocery store and I see moms picking up meat and putting it back into the we do make life more affordable for people. Yes, we're going to cut small business taxes, but we're going to cut income taxes for people earning $75,000 or less. And we're going to take the HST off home heating and hydro, and we're going to build homes that are more affordable. But for other folks who entirely, we're doubling the ODSP for people who are living with disabilities. I believe in phased-in rent controls over a period of time.
Yeah.
And by the way, we're going to look at auto insurance premiums because they're out of control. So overall, my goal is to cut your taxes, to grow the economy, much like I did in Mississauga, and I'm so proud of my record in Mississauga, attracting investment, creating jobs, setting us up for growth, and getting elected by large margins. I had a lot of confidence in what I did to stimulate the economy and build jobs.
Thank you very
I
much.
haven't heard anybody else talk about lowering rates in the ODSP.
Well, I'm going to take a slightly different tack. I heard a few things there that I think the liberal leader needs to read some of her own policy on this. But, I wanted to go after another thing because what I'm finding increasingly as I go around the province is that people are paying out of pocket for healthcare. For actually things that we, as Canadians, we should be absolutely free. You should be able to access healthcare when and where you need it, not out of pocket. And I was really shocked to see that the Liberal leader and her party has received $25,000 in donations from private healthcare insiders. And I'd like to know how she can stand here and say she's going to save healthcare, which, by the way, was created. Holiday Healthcare was created under the previous Liberal government. When she's receiving those kinds of donations from private healthcare providers.
Okay.
Now, I think the NDP leader is envious of my fundraising record to date. I will say that the NDP thinks that money grows on trees. You just can't promise everything to everyone all the time. Well, that's just not a serious.
What are you doing with the $25,000?
When I was the mayor of Mississauga, I had to balance my budget. I never ran a deficit. For the past 10 years, I balanced my books for 10 years, just like people have to do at home. They have to balance their budgets at home. They know that they have to save in bad times. That's the difference between. I think I need to ask this question a little bit more clearly, maybe. You said that you were going to fix healthcare crisis, that a previous Liberal government, I would argue, started the whole Holloway healthcare crisis, right? You don't take responsibility for that, but you also will not take responsibility for the fact that you have collected $25,000 from private healthcare insiders at a time when we are seeing people literally having to pay out of pocket
After what she did with it.
We follow the rules to the T.
absolutely. Hiring plan invest $3 billion, not the 1.8 that the premier is going to use.
What's up, Robbie? I'm just smoking lamp leaf.
Everyone in Ontario
Thank you very much. Good to see you. And we asked some voters what issues they had not been hearing leaders talk about. Car theft, crime on the streets, the drug, and
Dude, that smelled like Badusi.
I'm talking from my own experience. I think we talk about healthcare,
That smelled like Badusi.
education, so bad.
Right now, there's a situation with the actually,
Hello, thank you, David.
You smell like Badusi, pal.
The things that are not give us a decision and there's no debate in this section. We'll begin with common science. We can vote to criticize the government's closures to provide drug consumption sites.
What's this fucking dude? Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, we'll be able to hear you. Hold on. My bad, Sorvy.
Okay.
I was calling you for the longest time. Oh, the spot is goated. The actual ninja?
The real ninja, I killed him.
No, you didn't. Did you actually? That's crazy.
Nah, I doubt it was real. I think anyone can choose a name on here. Oh, I'm dead? Me hoy, me noy. Where are you going?
That was an accident. I have a launch pad.
I think there's guys on there. Not everyone's good.
Oh shit, there's guys on me.
Not enough nurses.
As well, we're doing everything we can to build the system along with training Dr. James. Bill bought in that will connect every single person.
Yeah, the Ranger shotgun. We got a million guys. What? No, like, no, that's just not possible. I shot this guy 3 times with my shotgun. You get him?
No, I got one of them.
He's still here. I'm lying down on him. Got him? Little bastard. Fuck, you think you're gone?
Fuck, did I drop my purple gun? Yeah, I did. Fuck. Whatever.
Real?
Yeah, I dropped it. It's whatever.
What was it?
It was a purple AR.
Purple AR. You should go back for it.
I don't even know what it is. I don't know where I dropped it. I have a hasted shotgun though.
I don't even have any purple.
Llama on me.
No way. The green rocket launcher? Like, what the hell? No way! No chance.
What?
Those are so sick, dude.
Do you want
Are
them?
those the Hop Rock ones?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want
those
them?
are so sick, dude. Those are my favorite guns. No, you can keep them.
Not here, because I already have the hasted shotgun. I already have the
Okay.
mythic shotgun, yeah, so.
Dude, I have the here,
You should take that.
Do you have an AR?
I don't know. Here, I'll take that.
It's pretty good, actually.
I know, it's good.
The Hop Rock dualies, oh my god. No, I didn't even know these are.
On the, up
Whoa. There? Yeah. Oh my god, they're so good.
I lasered the fuck out of that kid.
They're so good. They just tap. You don't even need a scope.
Oh, you poor baby.
This kid had nothing.
I'm trying to find a launch pad for us. I found one.
I have two.
I have
But
two.
I have the purple ones though.
I have the blue ones now, 2 blue ones. So it takes up an inventory space. Honestly, come here. Eat that berry, and then go on this. So you're gonna go flying. Oh! Wait, that's not the best. I didn't go the right way. There we go.
Over here?
Holy shit, yeah.
That kid's lasered, that kid's white behind the tree. You got
I
him?
got him. Other one in the bush. He's pissed off. He had a hammer, do you want that?
Yeah,
Gold
okay.
hammer.
How many,
There's like no snipers, which I like.
how many balls do you have?
Balls?
Shockwaves.
2.
Okay. No, I only have 1.
Here, take them, I'll take the porta fort.
I'm going here.
Whoa, there's a fucking thing here. There's a thing behind you. Go get it.
Nothing good.
I dropped.
Yeah, I'm gonna get both of those.
Drop on me too. I already have like the best one.
Yeah, I have a gold burst.
There's only 2 teams left. Oh, I see a guy.
Where?
I hit him 66. 90. It's up there. This ammo I have so sick. I didn't even know.
You got a sniper.
He's a laser, dude. Oh, they have the Barrett. I wouldn't even keep that. We gotta do that. Oh, he's lasered. Oh, there's two. That guy's the hunting rifle. Do you have anything to get in? Like a launch pad? Yo, do you need a shockwave?
I have one. I lasered him. Lasered him again.
He's weak.
He's on me. He's up here on me.
Blue Barrett. Another guy on me. Two guys on. Oh fuck, shit. I knocked one. That was disgusting.
This kid on me is super weak. Can I get some help?
There's a guy on me. I'm coming now.
I'm trying to come to you. Fuck.
No, these two are fighting. Oh, they're a team. They're a team. The guy I knocked up here is getting res. Behind us. He's up here. Let's push him. He got res. For sure.
He's right here. I hit him 30.
They both get it. On me.
Because this government has created a Ponzi scheme, and it is not sustainable, and you need to cap force.
Yeah, David, we have to have an honest conversation. We have to roll funding for
Ow, dude.
$5 billion in Ontario just to get to the provincial average. The way the whole implications of that, colleges, programs to train people in the trades, train nurses, train people for vital jobs. I can tell you, as somebody who started a number of businesses, I can't tell you how important it is to have our post-secondary education sector. Available to train the workers for my businesses and businesses across this province. Those programs are uncut.
I see them. They're right
This
here.
other team. Oh, the other team's here. On me. Coming back to you.
I'm in a tree.
Genius. Wait, what?
I threw that on you.
Yeah, it looks. I threw a thing though. I got stuck in here.
Oh, I have 3 shields.
No way that broke. These other guys are flying on us?
Yeah, he doesn't see me though. Lasered. Kid's behind us still, right? Yeah.
Dude, this is
Downed him.
120 on him? White?
Right here, super weak. I downed his boy. Behind the porta fort, the stairs.
Got these two right there.
Last one's behind the stairs. I killed his boy.
Yeah.
He has my hasted shotgun. GG, let's go.
I don't miss with those, bro. I'm not even peeking and I kill them.
Let's go, bro.
Let me show him this.
Good games, Artie. Are you still gonna be on? Can you wait 15 minutes for me to run to the store?
Yep.
I just wanna go grab some pop.
Okay.
Alright, bet. Oh, I just got the Resbarella. Level 317? I have no life. Alright,
Umbrella
dude.
did you get?
The Rasbarella.
From what?
I have no clue. I'll put it on and I'll show you.
Lucky bastard.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Let's see the shot.
Alright, babe, I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna leave you on charge.
You're gonna be going to the store, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave you when I get.
Do you want me to call you privately before that?
Yeah, you can.
We cannot find
Right, hold on.
education assistants or teachers or other caring, qualified adults who work in our schools because you took them to court because you tried to freeze their wages. But you have actually reduced funding by $1,500 per student.
That is,
Right.
I'll have to stop us there.
Hold
Because
on.
time here. The next debate's going to happen between Bonnie Crombie and Mike Schreiner. You have 2 minutes. First 13, Mike Schreiner.
Yeah, thank you.
Can you give me 15 minutes? I'm literally just about to run to the store.
Is hurting. Our post-secondary education system
I just want to get some pop.
underfunded, and K-12
Okay,
is
can I call you back?
Absolutely.
Ontario Green's the only party that's actually put forward a fully costed platform that shows how we can afford to reverse the $1,500 cut brought in by this government in K-12 education. We've shown how we can increase funding, base budget funding for our colleges and universities.
Alright, give me like 15 minutes. I'm going to the store.
Forward a costed platform so people have the transparency they need to make a decision in this
Okay.
election.
I'll be right back.
And yes, absolutely, we will bring the costing platform, but with that, also wanted to refer to the unemployment rate amongst our youth. They come out of skill training, colleges and universities, and then 17% are unemployed and can't find jobs. So I'm going to create 40,000 jobs for them through apprenticeship programs and other programs through our companies, and we're going to get them back to work. That is my commitment to our young people, to create 40,000 new jobs, to smash that unemployment rate in half. But you're quite right. Even in our elementary schools and our high schools, we are overcrowded, and the schools are crumbling. Teachers are forced to pay for supplies from their own pocket. They don't even have children. Our youth don't have a textbook, one for each child.
Sorry, but it's just, when are we going to see the costed platform? Because I think people, like, election day is a couple weeks away. People want to know that when we're all up here making promises, and these promises, they're like a sacred trust with people. And they want to know how they're going to pay for it.
Let's get an answer.
We would absolutely have our platform released, and I would think that every one of us on this stage should make that commitment, David. Why don't you ask each one of us whether they will release their platforms costed?
I'll give you the opportunity to do that because you will have in your closing statements the opportunity to do that. We have a lot of issues facing this province, and trying to narrow them down is a challenge. Housing, absolutely a big one. And so each of you will have 1 minute to answer in these questions. Bonnie Crombie, I'll start with you. Our homes are a safe place, it's supposed to be. But for many renters, they face the threat of rent eviction or a landlord saying, I'm going to move in, really just as a way to get them out. On the flip side of the coin, you have many landlords who have tenants who don't pay. And the system takes months to be able to try to get them out. What is your fix for renting in Ontario?
Yeah, that's absolutely true. So the fix is to fix the landlord and tenant board. Because I hear it from both sides. I hear about the demo evictions and the rent evictions, and I hear from the landlords that they're not collecting rent either. So the system isn't fair. Adjudicators haven't been appointed. My pledge is to fix the backlog in the landlord and tenant board within the first 3 months. There are 53,000 cases outstanding. I'm not sure what has happened over the past 7 years, but certainly there are not adjudicators been appointed to clear that backlog. But listen, I've got 3 kids. They can barely afford their rent. They're not putting any money away to hopefully buy a home one day. 2 of them got married this summer, and they want to start a family. And there are
Alberta, BC, Quebec, they're eating our lunch. They have figured out home building. We haven't here. So I'm making a commitment that I'm going to reduce the price of your home by removing those hidden taxes called development charges, but reducing the price by $170,000.
That is time. Well, let's leave it there. Bonnie Crombie going forward. I will turn to you. What is your fix for renting in Ontario?
My goodness. She's saying she's going to get rid of the development charges. All she did is increase taxes in Mississauga. And as I said before, Mayor Carolyn Parrish has done more in 10 months getting rid of the development charges, at least 50%, more incentives than you have in 10
I'll be right
years.
back.
Isn't it amazing when you have new leadership in Mississauga? Their taxes are going to be under control right now. But we did. We led the charge across the country to getting rid of the HST for purpose-built rentals. Now we have a record amount of purpose-built rentals. We're putting over $2 billion into infrastructure, the water, the sewers, the pipes that are in, and that's going right across the province. That will be able to build an additional 1 million homes. That's what these communities want. They want infrastructure, but guess what?
Not condos that they can't afford.
Because I'll tell you, the economy would go down quicker than the Canadian bobsled downhill. And we're the only ones that have the economy moving. We'll continue to have the economy moving and generate more income.
We'll leave it there with you. Thank you very much, Bonnie Crombie. You heard your name being said by Doug Ford.
Over and over again. You know, it's really funny because Doug Ford stood in the legislature and heaped praise on me and on my record and said what a fantastic job creator I was and how the economy was booming in Mississauga and that I had kept all my promises as mayor. And we've got that going on viral because I just want to remind him that, you know, he may think differently today, but back when I was mayor, he thought I was doing a pretty incredible job. And I wanted to mention this.
Bonnie Crombie's time. Please go ahead. Yeah. You have 5 more seconds.
I wanted to add as well that we would phase in rent controls over a period of time. I think that would be really helpful to people who can't afford their rent today. And while we make it more affordable to buy a home, so our kids are losing the dream of buying a home. Some of them even want to leave the province.
Bonnie Crombie, thank you very much. I've got to turn now to Mike Schreiner.
No way they can live because everything's too expensive here.
Renting in Ontario.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to my colleague Ashlyn Clancy, MVP for Kitchener Centre, who put forward the most comprehensive bill in Ontario to protect renters, bringing back rent control, restrictions around above guideline rent increases, restrictions against rent evictions, because we need to protect renters in this province. Ways to fix the landlord-tenant board that works for landlords and for tenants. Because we have a whole generation, my daughter's generation, saying, we're never going to be able to afford a home, let alone pay the rent. That's exactly why the Ontario Greens have committed to building 2 million homes and removing the restrictions to build missing middle houses, 6 to 11-story multi-residential buildings in large urban centers. But unfortunately, the government said no to that bill, like they said no to my bill to build more homes that you can afford in the communities you know and love. We have to start getting back to building. We need a government that will say yes.
That's time, Mike Schreiner. Thank you very much. You said Doug Ford's name. You said the government. Excuse me, you said the government. The voices in my head are telling me that.
You know something, we've hired more adjudicators and landlord-tenant board. It's actually, the numbers are actually going down now. We're going to make sure we have some of the toughest laws to protect tenants. But as you were saying, Dave, some people abuse that and stay in there for a year. We're going to make sure we clear up the backlog. But what this comes down to is they believe in higher taxes, new taxes, any taxes. That's what they believe in. And you prove it. You vote against us every single time.
That is time. We're running short on the clock. Margaret Stiles, fix for renting in Ontario.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, first of all, these two, once again, fighting over who builds the least housing in the middle of a housing crisis. Go figure. But look, Doug Ford has talked a lot, good game about housing, but where is the housing? Right? Where is it? Not being built. And we know, as I mentioned previously in this debate, that rent is up on average of 38% since 2018 when his government came to power. We have generations of people in this province who are never going to be able to imagine owning a home under this government. I want to tell you, though, about a woman named Lynn, 64 years old. I met her in Ottawa. She lost her home. She was renting. When she went into the hospital for some issues, she came out, rent was through the roof, couldn't afford it, bad luck, ends up living out of her car for 8 weeks, before she gave to a shelter. She said to me, please raise this issue with Doug Ford. Please tell him. Never in a million years would I have imagined myself here.
Yeah.
The answer to what Lynn needs is rent control, and it is truly affordable homes. The NDP is the only party that is actually committed to real rent control and building truly permanently affordable housing.
NDP, that's Peter Tappert.
Well, we believe in making sure that we continue building more and more. And you know what it is, Mark? All you have to do is look outside the door. There's more cranes, and I want to do more, believe me, because I understand there's more cranes going up in Toronto, right in your own backyard, than in New York and Chicago, Dallas, San Francisco, Seattle, and a few other cities combined. So they're being built up. But do you know what we need to do? We need to cut the red tape. We need to get rid of the development charges and all the fees, the parks fees, that fees.
Okay.
And again, I just believe is in making sure you.
I'll just have to cut you off there because we're moving to an open debate on housing. Doug Ford going to begin here. The rest of you can jump in as you see fit. Plenty of talk about building new homes. The challenge is many developers not really doing all that much building. Doug Ford, how would you change that?
Well, first of all, you have to have people that can afford a home, and how you do that is by employing people, not taxing them.
That's right. We have more people unemployed today than we've had in a decade.
Under your watch, 300,000 jobs are lost.
You've got
You get 800,000 people have a bigger job.
Can't hear anybody.
Mr. Ford has said we're raising taxes on housing. He's absolutely wrong. Our first-time home buyers plan would lower taxes and fees.
We're getting into a noise here. So we'll shut this down. We're going to shutting it down to move on to our next subject, and that is climate. Given the time frame we're up against, we have 30 seconds on that. Mike Schreiner, I start with you. It would appear the federal carbon tax as it currently exists is going to disappear. How do you reduce emissions quickly?
Addressing climate starts with protecting the people and places we love in this province. We have to protect Ontario from Mr. Ford's attack on our farmlands, our wetlands, and our green belt. We need to ensure that we protect the nature that protects us from these unsafe weather events caused by the burning of fossil fuels. We need to stop the government from ramping up fossil gas plants, which will increase electricity prices and pollution, and we need to stop subsidizing big oil and gas companies.
Mike Schreiner, thank you. Mark Stiles.
Well, I mean, first of all, yeah, we absolutely have to protect our farmland. And we saw under Doug Ford, he wanted to carve up one of the most important carbon sinks that we have in this province, the green belt. And that's what Doug Ford will do. Every time he says one thing in front of the camera and another thing behind closed doors, you can't trust him on this. And with somebody, making some big changes in the South, we're going to have to step up as a province, I think, in a bigger way to promote climate action. I just want to say thank you to all of those young people who are fighting so hard for climate action in the province of Ontario.
Okay, that is time. I'll turn to Doug Ford.
Do you know what killed more jobs than anything? Is the carbon tax. The queen of the carbon tax, Bonnie Crombie, she believes in the carbon tax. And my other two colleagues here, they love the carbon tax. And it just doesn't cut it. We have the greatest reduction of emissions anywhere. We're at 90% clean energy, one of the cleanest grids in the entire world. And do you know how we did it? We invested. We invested with the Fosco and Algoma, putting electric arc furnaces in. That's like taking 2 million cars off the road. We're building Ontario line that is taking 28,000 cars off the road.
Okay, I'll have to jump in on you, Doug Ford and Bonnie Crombie.
Unfortunately, Doug, you don't get the plight of real people because you were raised privileged on a silver spoon.
Exactly.
You didn't work for anything.
Exactly.
You had a company handed to you, Doug, so you don't understand
Good.
how expensive things are today. I bet you couldn't tell me what the cost of eggs are. I am the first Liberal to stand up and say it's too expensive to have a consumer carbon tax. I was the first Liberal to say there will be no tax on consumers. There will be no carbon tax.
Well, then she doesn't understand
I
it.
have said that repeatedly, but you're just like your friend Donald Trump.
When she said Ford was handed his company.
What?
You were to have the leaders over for dinner to your head. What would you make them exactly?
Like you just said, you and your friend Donald Trump.
Yeah. Well, she said he's up to make himself rich and his friends richer. And she just said Ford was born with a silver spoon. He's never had to work for anything. He was given the company.
We start with some cocktails, some wine.
I guess how he got into what he got into. His brother got him into it.
So they realized what people really needed in Ontario.
Well, people voted them in, so how
I mean,
you're gonna do it?
being in Canada, Toronto, it's lots of culture to share, lots of
Fucking hair. I think
different
getting a haircut.
perspectives and viewpoints, and that's part of being Canadian. You love is sharing
Look like a fucking
your difference
warm-up.
in culture.
That's what some
Sure,
Ontarians
well,
were
you'll
listening
get
to
half.
here for these leaders. So as we try to have a bit of a lighter moment here, if you had the other leaders over for dinner, what would you make? 15 seconds, Mark Stiles.
Boiled dinner for back home in Newfoundland. Very, very inexpensive. Cabbage, salt, meat, potatoes, something a lot of us could probably relate to. Delicious, and a big, really good one.
Mark Stiles, and if you got 4.
Macaroni and cheese.
I love making homemade pizza with all Ontario ingredients, which is why we need to protect Ontario's market.
So I'm Polish, as you know, and I grew up with my grandparents in a rooming house, and I learned to cook under my grandmother's wing. And so, of course, you're going to get pierogies in cabbage bowls, and you're going to get borscht, beet soup, and you're going to get all kinds of Polish delicacies, because that's what I love to cook. And
The
I
other
think
one,
my
the
mom's
only one that had a half decent meal.
Thank you. Okay,
Take
Max,
a
I
roll.
need you to make a closing statement. That
No,
is
it's
one
craft dinner.
uninterrupted moment, and we will start with
You might as
Lisa
well have
here.
just said craft dinner.
Well, folks, we're going to have a very clear choice in this upcoming election. This is all about leadership. We've seen what Donald Trump is going to do in the White House for the next 4 years. And no matter if he puts a tariff on us today, tomorrow, next month, next year, it would devastate our economy. There's one person on that stage that's going to protect your families, protect jobs, and protect businesses and protect communities. And that's myself. We're going to reinvest into the economy like we did. We saw over 850,000 jobs. We're going to diversify trade around the world, which we did. We saw over $70 billion of investment. But I can't do it without a strong mandate. If I get a strong mandate from the people of Ontario, I will work harder than I've ever worked. I will fight against Donald Trump like you've never seen before. On February 27th, I'm asking for your vote, and may God bless the people of Ontario.
February, thank you very much. We'll turn now to Liberal leader Bonnie Crombie.
We need a premier that will protect everyone's job, not just his own, and who is able to get us a family doctor like they had promised. Tonight we talked a lot about some really important issues, no question. And I'm going to leave you with this. If we want to change our healthcare system and a family doctor, you need to change the government. So today I'm asking those of you who voted NDP in the last election to vote Liberal, to vote for a government that will fix our healthcare system and to get you a family doctor. And together, we can change government. Thank you.
We'll turn now to Ms. Mark Stiles.
When times are tough, people look for hope. And for me, I find that hope in the strength of the people that I meet all across the province of Ontario. But after 7 long years of Doug Ford and his wasteful scandals and his broken promises, rising costs are really hurting a lot of people in this province, and they are weakening us. He has left us weaker than ever before. A few weeks ago, while he was facing, and we were facing, the biggest threat that our country has faced in generations, he decided to quit his job. Now, most people in Ontario, if you quit your job and then you didn't show up to work the next day, you wouldn't expect to be retired. But Doug thinks that he deserves that. I gotta tell you, you don't have to settle for this. You have the power to change things. And I want to offer you that hope. We can fix our schools. We can build truly affordable, permanently affordable homes. We can hire doctors and fix the healthcare crisis that these folks have contributed to. And we can bring new leadership and new ideas to Ontario. It's time for change.
All right, we will turn now to Green Party leader Mike Schreiner.
What's the point? How
I
do you
want to
believe
thank
in
each and
me?
every one of you for tuning in tonight. My commitment to you is that I will fight to put you and your community first. I will fight for fairness. Right now, in Dunford, Ontario, the rich insiders are getting richer,
My dad does.
and the rest of us are just struggling to get by. You have to ask yourself if it's any better now than it was 7 years ago. And it's clear when it comes to housing, healthcare, education, climate action, affordability, the answer is no. What separates Greens from every party up here is that we're running local champions who will be your voice at Queen's Park, not the leader's voice in I tell my deputy leaders, Matt Richter and Perry Salmascoca and Ashland Clancy in Kitchener Center, that I'm not your boss. The people of your riding are your boss. And we need more of that in Ontario, and that's what the Ontario Greens will deliver as we fight for fairness.
All right, Mike Schreiner, thank you. And as we wrap ourselves up tonight for this, the 2025 Ontario Leaders Debate, I would like to thank certainly all four leaders who are on this stage with me tonight, and thank them for joining us on this family day. PC leader Doug Ford, Green Party leader Mike Schreiner. We also have the NDP's Marit Stiles and Liberal leader Bonnie Crombie. Thank you all to those watching and listening for engaging in your future. As we know, Election Day just 10 days away. It'll happen on Thursday, February 27th. I'm David Conn. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to everybody here, and have a great
I
night.
voted, I don't know who to vote for. I really don't. I think they all fucking lie just to get in. To me, raising ODSP and welfare is very important. No, it's not that. It's how we're living. Anybody on ODSP and welfare, my son for instance, he can't even go out and get his own fucking place because he can't afford it.
Because right now, at his age, he should be fucking working. He shouldn't be on fucking welfare. So his excuse is not granted. There's nothing wrong with him going to fucking work.
Okay, so what about me?
Not wrong with you going to work either.
Excuse me?
There isn't.
Okay.
If you could sit here and budget a book, you could do that in an office. If you could work a computer, you could do that in an office.
I can't work a computer. I only know limited things.
But if you did it on an everyday basis, you'd gain experience.
I can't remember, so no, I can't.
Not when you have a dialogue and sitting right there in front of you. You can answer a phone. There's people that work at Honda, and they have a piece of paper right in front of them. It's a dialogue. When someone phones, there's your directory. How may I assist you? Who would you like to talk to? Okay.
You have to have experience in that.
No, you don't.
Okay.
They train you how to do that. It's not hard to push a fucking button. It's taking you out of your comfort zone. That's what you're afraid of.
No, I'm not afraid to work
I didn't have the experience to do what I do today until I was taught. Jerry took the time to teach me, and I took the initiative to fucking learn.
And you can remember all this shit. I can't remember shit 5 minutes after I told.
He ended up learning. To a degree, he ended up learning. If he would have stayed, he would have learned more.
Yeah, but see, I'm a different type of learner. I'm a visual learner, and I learn from trial
That's
and
fine.
error.
You could end up working in the office, doing what Connor does. Driving a car, going to each client saying, this is my vision of your backyard. You like to talk. You sell by talking.
No, I know.
You can work in a retail. You love to talk. You can sell phones. You love to talk. They get the girls to come in.
To get off an overturned jet on the tarmac at Pearson Airport. The Delta flight from Minneapolis crashed upon landing and then flipped. This was around 2:15 in the afternoon. There were 76 passengers, 4 crew on board, and Delta say 18 were injured. Field paramedics are telling us 15 were taken to hospital, 2 with critical but non-life-threatening injuries. Among the injured was a child who was taken to St.
You would like to know how it didn't catch fire, it didn't blow up, it didn't do anything. Landing upside down.
Investigating Delta Connection flight 4819 was operated by Endeavour Air.
How come it didn't explode? It didn't catch fire. It didn't.
The crash halted all flights out of Pearson.
That's crazy. Land upside down with no problem.
You can even work in a hospital.
Around 5 o'clock in
I wouldn't work in a hospital.
I'm saying you can work in a hospital. Everything that they do in there is not hard.
The many Delta and Endeavour team members and the first responders on
You
site.
do everything, you do it here.
The details and
Why not get paid for it?
information on news.delta.com as it becomes available. The airline also says that it has canceled its flights to and from Pearson for the rest of the evening. And the Canadian Transportation Safety Board, they issued a statement. But first, here's Anita Anand. She says, okay, we'll get to her later. The Transportation Safety Board says, Transportation Safety Board Air is deploying a team to investigate an aircraft accident at Toronto Lester B. Pearson International Airport, Ontario. The Transportation Safety Board will gather information and assess the occurrence. Now here is MP Anita Anand. She posts on social media. She says, I'm closely following the serious incident at the Pearson Airport involving Delta Airlines Flight 4819 from Minneapolis. All 80 passengers on board are accounted for. Updates will follow. And of course, we are giving you up-to-date information. Premier Doug Ford, before the leaders' debate, said, quote, I'm relieved that there are no casualties after the incident at Pearson Airport. Provincial officials are in contact with the airport and local authorities and will provide any help that's needed. CTV's Colin Carmali was at Pearson. It was going to be a passenger on a plane, and he was there when this happened. He described what it was like inside the airport at the time of the crash.
Whispers started trickling in that there had been a plane crash in Terminal 3. So just having to witness this sort of word spreading little by little throughout Terminal 1 that there was a plane crash that happened in Terminal 3 was very shocking. And then all of a sudden, you know, we just saw a horde of people growing in that main area in Terminal 1 departures that I'm sure many of our viewers know very well because the lines just stopped moving. All arrivals and all departures just screeching to a halt. And, you know, we heard, one staff member told me that a plane flying in had to, you know, be rerouted or turned around just 2 minutes before landing. And so that's just how quickly things shifted.
And we spoke with a CTV aviation specialist, Phil Dirty, about the weather conditions at the time of the crash.
The winds at the time were around 27 knots, gusting to 35 knots, a little bit of a crosswind. Don't exactly, the runway conditions aren't that bad. So not exactly sure wind was probably a factor.
Because you know for a fact and seen for your fact, for a fact that I have 36 medical conditions, and you're still saying that I can go up there and work. There's nothing wrong with it.
There isn't.
No. It's just improvement, but there's nothing wrong with it.
No, you sit here all day
We're standing by
and
for
do
an
what?
update that could begin any moment now. We're expecting to hear from Toronto Pearson Fire Chief Todd Aitken. He's expected to walk down these stairs
3 days
and
out of
come
a
to the
week.
microphones
Nothing wrong with
behind me
doing
here.
something.
We have a long line of cameras waiting
Or it
to
can
get
end
some
up eventually
answers.
leading up
Because
to
just a short
5
time
days a week.
ago, we heard from Toronto
Do the exact
Pearson
same thing you're doing here,
Flint.
except you're getting paid for
And
it.
getting paid less than what I'm getting on disability.
No, you're actually getting more. You're actually getting
I don't.
The image is really hard to just comprehend. A plane upside down, it wheels up in the air. Thankfully, as we heard from the president and CEO, she said several times today, very
already done the
thankful
math.
that
I
there were
make
no
more on
fatalities
disability
in
than I
this
do
incident.
working.
And she also commended the first responders who were at the scene, attending to people, pulling them out
When my
of
back
this
cuts
plane.
up, I won't be able to go to work. When my arm gets fucked up, I won't be able to go to work. I'm going to lose the job. Then what?
Authorities, including Delta Airlines today. It's unclear where that discrepancy came from. I want to share a little more of what we heard from Toronto Pearson's president and CEO, who really revealed very few details about what happened here today. Here she is.
The plane was carrying 4 crew and 76 passengers, among them 22 Canadians. The other passengers were multinational. Airport emergency workers mounted a textbook response, reaching the site within minutes and quickly evacuating the passengers. We stood up our emergency operations center with Delta Airlines and representatives from fire, police, paramedics, security, and our federal agency partners. Again, there were no fatalities. 17 injured passengers were quickly taken to local area hospitals. At this time, we do not know of any of those passengers having critical injuries.
Flint went on to say that flights will resume here at Pearson at about 5 o'clock. She says that 2 runways, though, are not going to be operational for some time. That's for the investigation into this plane crash. She says there could be some operational delays in the days to come. But listen, media here wanted some answers. What happened today? Why did this plane crash? What were the circumstances that led to this? Giving us some sort of information, some sort of insight But instead, we got nothing. No questions were allowed at this. We just got that short statement from Flint, and then she walked out of the room. It was after that time that media officials came forward and said, listen, we are going to put another person forward to you tonight. We're expecting, again, that is Toronto Pearson's fire chief is going to be speaking to us, likely just moments from now. So, Phil, as soon as we do get more information, we're going to bring that to you.
Absolutely, yeah. Trying to get some more answers. I understand that the news was about 3 minutes long, so it'll be interesting to hear people who have boots on the ground. Yeah, when this actually does happen. Because, yeah, people watching this who may have had family on that plane, and as you mentioned, 80 people on board, 4 crew members, 22 Canadians. There's people from abroad also trying to figure out what exactly happened with their loved ones on board. But, and let's start waiting to hear from the GTA fire chief to hear a little bit more of what happened here. Thanks so much. And again, when we do hear from the chief, we'll go right to it. In the meantime, a chance tonight for voters to learn a little bit more about the politicians who want to lead this province. The leaders of the 4 main political parties squared off in a debate as the provincial election campaign heads into the home stretch. PC leader Doug Ford, Green Party leader Mike Schreiner, Liberal leader Bonnie Crombie, and NDP leader Brian Stiles participated in a debate in Toronto. Well, healthcare, and specifically family doctors, were among the issues discussed. Here's what they said.
It would take an additional $12 billion just to get us up to
crisis in our province right now. He can talk about how much he's spent on healthcare, but the reality is, talk to any Ontarian about the state of our healthcare crisis right now. It's terrible.
I'd like you to look into the camera, and I'd like you to tell the people at home who lost loved ones while they were on the wait list what you did over the past 7 years to fix our healthcare system, because it's broken. We're in crisis. And you're bragging about what you've done. It's been an abysmal failure.
Well, Bonnie, what I will tell you, there's a reason why Dr. Jane Philpott, a liberal minister, comes to our team. It's very simple, because she sees the vision. She sees that we're building healthcare. She sees that, again, backlog surgeries. You know something? We have less backlog surgeries per capita than anyone in the entire country.
All right, with the recap and some analysis, let's go to CTV's political analyst, Scott Reed. Thanks for joining us here live on CB24. Leading up to this, you said, it was really up to Bonnie Crombie and Mary Stiles to try to overthrow Doug Ford. This is a last chance opportunity for those 2 leaders to try to, gain our attention, gain our votes. Do you think that was a mission success for those 2?
I don't know if they've absolutely changed the course of the campaign, but even that clip shows you that Doug Ford spent most of the night on his back foot. He was on defense from the get-go. Healthcare led the debate off, and it returned over and over and over again. And if you're Doug Ford, you really wanted a debate that would allow you to talk about Donald Trump, tariffs, and your plan to fight back against the threat that he poses. And frankly, Ford didn't get a lot of room to have that conversation. Most of it was spent trying to defend his record on healthcare, trying to explain, as he just did there, that he's hired a woman named Jane Philpott, who used to work at Queen's University, before that was a federal health minister, to fix this problem, and he found himself under constant fire.
And do you think he survived, though? Do you think he has a pretty sizable lead here? Do you think that's going to take a hit after something like this? And it's a debate, and we understand that these might not have too much of a change in the landscape, as you mentioned, but how do you think he fared being on the defense?
I think the strength of Ford is that he doesn't really get flustered in these situations. He took the punches, stood still, stumbled forward, kept moving. So I'm not certain anybody really took him completely apart. But overall, the course of the debate, for people that were watching, it wasn't set on the issues that he wanted to focus on. We'll have to see whether or not now the opposition leaders can be successful in marketing the clips that came out of tonight and trying to tell voters now's the time to pay attention and to steer the campaign away from Trump and tariffs, which is Ford's strength, and that's why he's so far ahead in the polls, toward healthcare and those other issues that we know Ontario thinks the Premier's not doing as well on. But it's going to be in their hands to make that, because I'm just not sure we're going to find that so many voters were watching that it can fundamentally rewrite the campaign.
All right, we're going to throw to a clip that you enjoyed. We understand between Doug Ford and Bonnie Crombie, but we understand that Mara Stiles is speaking right now post-debate. Maybe we put you on the side real quick. We'll get back right to you. But in the meantime, we'll be right back, potentially, with Scott Reed. But let's chime in right now to Mara Stiles, speaking with reporters.
Fight rising costs, to fix our healthcare system, which, frankly, both of those parties have contributed to in the past, making this crisis that we're in. So I think people will look at the debate itself and take from that all they need to know about who we are as leaders and what we offer to Ontarians.
Do you feel this was a turning point during this campaign? If things have been stagnant for 3 weeks, do you feel that this will do anything to change?
Well, as I've always said, look, elections matter, campaigns matter, and debates matter too. And a lot of people are just starting to wake up to the fact that there is an election at all in the middle of winter. I say everybody's out shoveling their driveways and saying, oh, is that a sign over there half buried in the snow? I mean, they're just waking up to the fact that there's an election at all happening right now. And so I think a lot of people will be starting to ask themselves whether after 7 years of Doug Ford, we can continue along like this. Can we afford another 4 years of this? And who can actually fight and defend the jobs and opportunities that we need here in the province of Ontario? And I think I made a pretty strong case tonight for why I am the premier who will be on the side of people and will be able to address those issues and fight rising costs.
You talk about fighting versus trusting. These are two different words you just used. Are those two different ways of approaching things, or can they be done at the same time?
I think that people need to know that they can trust the person who they're going to elect as premier and the government that they elect. And look, I didn't mention in the debate, I didn't really have an opportunity, but I'm pretty sure this is the first election debate we've had in the province of Ontario where the premier, the sitting premier, is under criminal investigation by the RCMP. I mean, Doug Ford has made it very clear from day one that you cannot trust him. You cannot trust him. This is the third election where he said he was going to address the healthcare crisis. The third election where he's talked about building housing. Where are the houses? Doug Ford cannot be trusted. And I think the question is, who do you trust to be on your side? And I think that I've presented to the people of Ontario my case for that. I hope that they agree.
You're going to see your fully costed platform.
So as we put out announcements, we're costing everything, we're putting that out there, and then when we have our final platform out, it'll all be fully costed.
When will that be?
I'm wait and see. It's coming.
You lost a candidate in Eglinton Lawrence. I spoke to her. She said that it was because of strategic voting. She thought that the party could lose to the Conservatives, or the Conservatives would win in that riding. She also felt that the party, that residents in the riding were neglected. I spoke to people around her who said that the party repeatedly asked her to run in that riding. That she had initially said no, and she said no multiple times before she actually said yes. And even in that case, she felt that the riding association was withering, that there was no resources being poured into the riding. What do you say to that? Were you surprised? Were you blindsided?
I don't know anything about the details of that, but I can tell you that, it's disappointing. I think it's very disappointing. I believe, and I think most Ontarians believe, that they should have the choice to vote for someone who represents their values. And I think that means that there's a lot of people in Eglinton Lawrence who want to vote for a new Democrat because that's the person who represents their values the most closely. And so I think it's disappointing.
I had a child, special needs student, die in school this past year.
So what did you say?
A special needs student died at school this summer, Landon Ferris. But we haven't really heard anything about improving special education during this campaign. Why do you think that is, and what is your party plan?
Well, I know Doug Ford doesn't want to talk about education. I asked him today in the debate, you've cut funding for students by $1,500 per student. What does that look like in terms of the support our kids get? It means that kids aren't in bigger class sizes, right? There's more kids in a classroom. It certainly means that children with special needs or children who are struggling are not getting the additional support that they need.
Yeah, like my granddaughter.
And that hurts everyone. So absolutely, the issue in our schools right now is we do not have enough educational assistance. We're losing teachers. We're losing child and youth workers. We're losing all of our qualified caring adults in our schools because this government chose to take them to court, to disrespect them, and to cut education funding. So we need a government that understands that the success of our students is the success of everyone. It's critical, and I will absolutely be putting more educational assistance in schools and more support for our special needs kids. Yeah.
Time for province-wide standards for special education, maybe stopping school boards from just winging it
individual jurisdiction? Like, should there be one enforceable standard across the province?
Look, absolutely, we need to review all of that, and I would say, actually, we need a complete review of the way that we fund education in the first place. Doug Ford likes to talk a good game about education, but he doesn't actually put his money where his mouth is, and we've seen kids struggling and families struggling as a result. I also want to say I'm really proud of our proposal, which I didn't get a chance to mention in the debate, to have a universal food program in our schools. I think one of the things that's critical to learning is making sure that our children have full bellies.
Second topic now that you're saying you didn't get a chance to put into the
You know what? She might win.
Do you think you were able to talk?
Oh no, I mean, look, there's so many issues that are
This
important
girl.
out there, and
Her?
you
Yeah.
know,
No, she won't.
debates are the way they are. I thought it was a
NDP
great
hasn't
debate.
been
I
enough
enjoyed it.
for
I had a lot of fun.
This
And
fucking
I
Brian
think I
Rooney.
got my point across on the critical issues that I think people are care about right now in the province of Ontario, which is, I think without
Jack Layton
question,
was the
the
mayor.
rising costs,
Brian Rooney was your premier.
lack of affordable
He's
housing,
going to be the premier.
sky-high
They haven't
rent,
been in office
the
since
lack of
fucking
family
Brian Rooney.
doctors, the crisis
And that's
in
when
our public health care that was created
Mike Harris took over.
by the
And he was
Liberals
the PC
previously, and then
government.
the Conservatives have poured gasoline all over it. These are the critical issues. And of course, you know, we do need to make sure we have somebody in a position as Premier who can defend every single job in every single sector.
Why did you face this election campaign? You were clearly third in the polls, and I know you guys look at public opinion polling. What are you planning to do in the next 10 days to resuscitate your campaign?
Oh, look, I think our campaign is going great. Everywhere I go, I see more people showing up. I'm in Sault Ste. Marie, 200 people showed up in a snowstorm. Everywhere I go, I'm seeing lots of people out there, and I think our message is connecting. I do think that elections matter. I think that these next few weeks or days are really critical. And so I'm going to be doing what I've been doing from the beginning of this campaign. I'm going to be getting out there all across Ontario, connecting with as many voters as I can, listening and reminding them of that they can actually have a choice here. You know, I think a lot of people have given up. They've given up on the idea that we can change things with our vote. I want people to know that their vote matters, that they have power in this vote.
Okay, we're going to pivot now to the developing story out of Pearson Airport. The Delta jet that crashed. Here's the GTAA fire chief. He is set to be speaking. They're just giving him his introduction now. He'll be speaking with reporters as we speak.
Good evening. I'm Todd Aiken, Toronto Pearson Fire Chief. The cause of the crash is still under investigation and being led by the Transportation Safety Board. It's not appropriate for us to comment at this time. However, I can speak to you about Aircraft Rescue and Firefighting Services response. 3 of our stations in the airport operating area responded with 8 aircraft fire and rescue apparatus, plus Mississauga Fire and Mercy Services quickly responded with 6 engines, 2 district chiefs, a command vehicle, and a tanker. Peel Regional Paramedic Services responded with 18 paramedic units. Upon arrival, my team conducted fire suppression. Self-evacuation was already taking place. At this time, we believe all emergency response went as planned. We will, however, be conducting a review. This is an active investigation. It's very early on. It's really important that we do not speculate. What we can say is the runway was dry and there's no crosswind conditions. We also want to give an update. We can now confirm that 18 injured passengers have been transported to the local area hospitals. We had 1 additional passenger recently transported to a hospital. We will all be supporting the ongoing investigation by the Transportation Safety Board. Thank you to our teams at Mississauga Fire and Mercy Services, Peel Police, and Peel Regional Paramedic Services, and all other responders that responded on the scene. And now we'll be passing it over to Peel Police. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Wahid Butt. I am the superintendent in charge of the Airport Division, the Regional Police. As the police of jurisdiction, we assisted in today's response. We have secured the site and will continue to provide security and offer any assistance needed. We would also like to thank other GTA police services for assisting us today. Thank you.
both. There will be no more formal news conferences tonight, but we are scheduled to provide an update tomorrow. We will provide information on that. We will also be posting operational updates on our social
All right,
media.
so that is another brief update from Greater Toronto Airport Authority. We heard from Todd Aiken, GTA Fire Chief. He really didn't say much about the crash itself because it's an open investigation right now. Peel Fire, GTA Fire, have nothing to do with that in the investigation. They did say they responded with 8 aircraft fire trucks. 6 Mississauga fire trucks also took part. 18 Peel paramedics. All emergency response went well. As they mentioned, the evacuations were happening already once they arrived. They did give us an update on the amount of casualties. 18 people were injured. That is a new number. They said that 1 person recently has been sent to hospital. They did not take any questions from reporters. And then Raheem Butt with Peel Police say that they're offering security right now, but really that is it. They took no questions from reporters who were there after the CEO of Pearson also took very few questions from reporters. That was a 3-minute long news conference. That itself was maybe about 3 minutes, pushing on 4. So no real updates there in terms of any answers that people might seek after this crash that had 80 people on board that Delta jet. Scott Reed, look balance as we continue to recap that debate between the 4 leaders. Okay, we heard from that. I'll let you know something about plane crashes. You can weigh in, but let's talk about this debate. Let's talk about Mara Stiles, who just spoke with reporters there. Someone just talked about how she's firmly in 3rd place right now. What is she fighting for right now?
Well, you can see the tension in the debate and the challenge that Mara Stiles faces. On the one hand, she is appealing on camera. She commands the stage. She's comfortable on camera. She can talk in a manner that connects with people and that allows her to simplify issues and sound like you're chatting with your neighbor. All of that is a great asset politically. But she's fighting 2 foes. And I think maybe her best moment of the debate came not at the expense of the Premier, but in an attack that she leveled on Bonnie Crombie. So that fact tells you that Mara Stiles must, on the one hand, divide her attention between the Premier and Bonnie Crombie, and on the other hand, try to present herself and rise above the fray and say to people, hey, get a chance to get to know me, look at me, think about voting for me in the 9 days that are left. So that's a tall order for any leader.
All right, okay, Scott Reed, we do appreciate you sitting aside as we listen just from GTA First Responders. Do appreciate the analysis on that debate. Thanks so much. Of course, we'll be in touch next couple of days. Here is Green Party leader Mike Schreiner speaking at post-debate.
On the green belt, were you satisfied though with Mr. Ford's answer to that same question?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was one of the shakiest answers the Premier gave tonight. I don't think he gave a clear answer of whether or not he would consider reopening the Greenbelt for development. And I think at this moment, we need to protect Ontario from Doug Ford and Donald Trump, especially when it comes to protecting our farmland. Now more than ever, we need to ensure our farmland is protected for our food security and to secure our $50 billion food and farming economy that employs over 875,000 jobs. I don't know why the Premier would want to pave that over, and we're going to have to be firm in pushing back against Mr. Trump.
What do you think of Doug Ford not participating in rounds at yet another debate?
Yeah, I think the Premier just doesn't want to answer tough questions. And I think the people of Ontario deserve party leaders who are going to be honest, transparent, answer tough questions. That's an important part of the democratic process. And it's unfortunate that the Premier doesn't want to participate in that process and give people honest answers.
What do you think about you're the only person who's got a fully costed platform now? What does it say about the other leaders and how they're treating voters?
It's exactly why I asked that question is, are any of the
Okay,
leaders actually
that is Mike Schreiner talking to reporters. It's 8:27, minus 21. Montreal's breaking news, CP24. We're following breaking news out of Pearson Airport, trying to figure out what happened when that Delta jet crashed this afternoon. That more coming up.
might change.
Looking for jackpots? Right this way. You'll always find someone ready to give you a hand. Or some dice. Your favorite game's waiting for you. At BetMGM Casino.
It's the rookie's debut. Oh, this team's in trouble. Axe Gemini.
Gave me too much.
How we build this tent? It looks like you want a tent. Let's learn.
So it's supposed to be $1.50.
Excellent clutch.
How do I start a charcoal grill?
Give me 75 cents too much.
Google Pixel. Even better on Bell.
My grandfather had nothing but hope when he came to Canada, and I spent my life following his example, working hard to get ahead. I know what it feels like when the future is uncertain, but I also know the way to get through it. Priorities, getting the basics right. And that's exactly what I will focus on as your premier. Fixing healthcare, cutting taxes, lowering housing costs, delivering more for you when you need it most.
Popeye's Big Box is back. $8, 2
So
pieces of
she
crispy
should
bone
really
in chicken.
understand low-income people.
Any more than you have to call it Big Box. And that just didn't have the same ring. Big Box. See? That sounds good.
Like I said, these people have to go through what we live through on a daily basis every month for them to really understand what low-income people go through. Rich people don't have to worry about anything. Mid-class don't have to worry about anything.
Well, for one, okay, disability is one thing, but welfare is another. Welfare is temporary.
Well, welfare, there is a lot of young people on there that don't need to be. I agree with that.